Thank you for joining us this morning for the July 17, 2023 North Sereno Community Center Committee Special Meeting. Before the meeting is open, we would like to point out people's street staff members of the public. Today's meeting Zoom is being used to public participation in the community center committees. Please use staff such as unable to hear members. Please use raise hand to be recognized by the mayor to speak to the committee. Only attendees using this application can use the raise hand function to comment. And lastly, when we're all
Thank you. I would like to call the special meeting of the Community Center Committee to order on Monday, July 17th at 5 a.m. May we have a roll call, please?
Can you hear us?
Hello. Oh, sorry. Hello.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
So you'll have to state your reason for your virtual participation this morning. If it's a just cause or if it's emergency.
It's an emergency, like it's a medical emergency. I'm here at the doctor's office. I had to bring my father-in-law to the doctor.
Sorry to hear that. We would have to take a vote on our participation for that.
I would move that we accept the commissioner's emergency situation and allow her to participate remotely.
I second. Go ahead. I second it.
Okay.
May we have a roll call?
Yeah. Public member Harrington.
Yes.
Public member Allen is not here. Commissioner Zeiler.
Yes.
Commissioner White.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Wilshire is not here, and Mayor Merrick.
Yes. Aye.
Perfect. Okay, we can proceed.
Go ahead. Roll call, please.
Okay, public member Harrington.
Here.
Public member Mary Ellen is not here. Public member Wingancy. Video. We're doing roll call.
Hello.
Yes, we're taking a roll call. Just want to make sure you're still here with us.
Yes. I'm totally here. Yeah. Sorry.
Commissioner Zeigler,
Here.
Commissioner White,
Here.
like I mentioned, Vice Mayor Wilshire is not here, and Mayor Mekichuk.
Present. We have a quorum both in person and virtually. With that, I'd like to go to oral communications where any member of the public can say anything on any item relative to the community center. If you are here in chambers, please approach the podium. If you're appearing online, please raise your virtual hand.
There are no hands raised.
No hands raised, no one's approaching the podium in chambers. I will close oral communications and we'll move to written communications. Have we received any written communications?
No communication has been received.
No written communications. Order of the day, orders of the day. Would anyone like to change the orders of the day? No, we will proceed. The consent calendar, the minutes of the April 5th, 23 meeting were on the consent calendar for approval. Were they updated?
Yes, they were uploaded.
They're up,
Saturday.
uploaded. Any questions or comments on the minutes? No. I'll take public comment on that. If there's any member of the public that would like to make comment on the minutes, please approach the podium if you're here in chambers, or raise your virtual hand if you're appearing remotely. And no one's podium, I will close public comment and bring it back for a motion to approve the minutes.
I move to approve the minutes from the April 5th, 2023 meeting.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. May we have a roll call, please?
Public member Harrington,
Aye.
public member Wingansy,
Yes.
Commissioner Zeidler,
Yes.
Commissioner White,
Yes.
and Mayor McIntyre.
Aye, motion carries. All right, with that, we'll go to unfinished business, and we've got consider recommending community center design to city council. Ms. Perkins, do we have a staff report on this?
Yes, thank you. Good morning, Mayor and committee members. I am Diana Perkins, the city's planner. The Community Center Committee has met several times since being formed in January of this year to review the proposed plans for the remodel and addition to the former post office building next to City Hall to repurpose the building as a community center. The committee meetings have been public meetings and have provided an opportunity for the community to provide input on this project. Additionally, a citywide notification of the community center project has been made on several occasions, with including the 2 recruitments for committee members that were held earlier this year, as well as a newsletter that was mailed to all Montessorino households earlier this month. The plans attached to the staff report are the current plans, which incorporate the committee member and community feedback that has been provided during this process. And staff recommends that the committee consider recommending to the city council approval of the design plans. And this concludes the staff report. I can answer any questions you may have.
Thank you. I think we should note for the record that we've got a representative from Colsat Architecture here. I guess my question is, have the plans changed significantly from the last meeting that the community center had?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay, so they reflect, do the plans reflect all the comments that were given to the Colsat and Associates?
Yes, they do.
Questions from the other committee members?
I have no questions.
Where did we come out on this shower? Is the final iteration of the shower?
Can you put the plans up, please?
Couldn't hear the question. Where did we come out on the shower? Does the final iteration have a shower? It does. We've managed to create 2 restrooms by factoring some
Could you and make sure the mic is on, please, so everyone can hear you?
testing. Can anybody hear?
Is the light turned on?
Got it. Good morning, I'm Jacqueline Greenmeyer, Colsat Associates. The question was if we were keeping a shower into the restroom. We had a previous iteration where we had 1 restroom and a vestibule before that space. To the right when you enter, we've renegotiated that space into a larger handicap accessible bathroom, as well as adding a 2nd restroom. So we have all the components. Thank you.
And the occupancy is the 2 restrooms support the occupancy for both, I
Right.
think, assembly, that's it, the word I'm looking for, assembly, and then also for seated. Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yes, the assembly occupancy is based on space with tables and chairs. That means we are up to 50 people in our assembly space, and that 2 bathrooms support that space.
Okay, thank you. Other questions? Commissioner Harrington, are you okay? Any questions? No?
No.
Okay. With that, I think, we'll bring it to public comment and I'd like to.
I just,
Sorry.
so where exactly are we seeing the shower? Is that the one that is marked B on this plan?
Correct, letter V.
Letter V as in victory?
V is Victor.
Okay, got it. And what is B? B as in boy?
Where are you seeing, it might be a note for the wall type,
Yeah, it's 2x6 wall for me.
right? The legend is not on the screen at this moment, but I believe it's just.
Oh, just, okay, but there's also a bench. So is that like an accessible shower? Is that the reason for that?
Correct, this shower, because of the use of the space, thank you. Because of the use of the space, it requires a fixed bench that's 4 feet wide.
Got it. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Any more questions? You're good?
Yeah.
Vidya?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you. With that, what I'd like to do is open this for public comment. And then after that, bring it back for discussion and possibly a motion. So if you're a member of the public appearing virtually, please raise your virtual hand. If you're here in chambers, please approach the podium.
Good morning, I'm Lisa Shannon. Some of you may not know me, I live next door. So my question is what you're planning to bring before the council, is it just the actual design of the building or is it the entire project? The entire project meaning the water runoff project, the parking lot project, all of that.
So this is public comment, and what we'll do is we'll close public comment and then we'll return to your question. Is that okay?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay. Any other comments on the design of the building? Ms. Shannon?
On the building itself, no.
Okay, thank you. Any hands raised virtually?
No hands are raised.
With that, I'll close public comment and bring it back to the committee. And I will respond. I believe that the site plan, I think we're calling it the Civic Center Master Plan, is not part of what we're approving. We are approving the design of the building and recommending that it be, the council approves it. I'm sorry, the committee doesn't approve anything. We recommend that city council approve it. So I hope that answers your question, Ms. Shannon. So with that, other comments by the committee? No, we've seen it all before.
Yeah.
I think it's great that you were able to rework it and have 2 bathrooms. We won't regret that.
We agree. It makes it's more appropriate for the amount of people that will be in it.
Well, I have no comments. I think that that we're moving ahead. I think that in the plans, I noted wording around the solar that is not finalized. But I don't think that's a material change. That the concept is there's going to be solar on the building, and any other changes could be de minimis, but I'm sure we can work through those. The design, though, is there. With that, I'd be looking for a motion.
All right, I'll move to approve the design as reflected in the staff report for the new community center.
I second it.
And to recommend
And to recommend to the city council that it also.
And I second that too.
We have motion and a second. May we have a roll call vote, please?
Public member Harrington,
Aye.
Public Member Wingansy,
Yes.
Commissioner Seidler,
Yes.
Commissioner White,
Yes.
Mayor McIntyre.
Aye, motion carries. So that completes unfinished business item number 1, and unfinished business item 2 is a discussion only. And I've been in discussions with our city attorney and others, and the recommendation is going that they've made for council to consider, not for this committee. This committee can't deal with the charter that's given to it or the number of members. But the discussion, and I believe what's going to be going in front of council, is expanding the committee by 2 members, so from 7 to 9, which will change a quorum from 4 to 5. And then also to expand the scope. And as we look forward and stare into the future, there will be a capital campaign. And so 2 people could form an ad hoc, or this committee could form an ad hoc committee of the community center committee to bring forth a capital campaign. So that's the 2 additional members. And I think they would probably be the ones participating in the ad hoc committee. And then, but that decision would be made by this committee. And then changing the charter, as we stare into the future, has to consider a capital campaign, which it does not today. And then the other thing is although council could create this, having the committee help develop policies for parking, for the usage, what the fees are. That's where all those operational details, like once the building is built, then you need all kinds of other infrastructure. And this committee could be very valuable in receiving public comment and helping make recommendations to council once those policies and procedures, if you will, are established. So I just wanted to have that discussion and let you know what could be ahead. But these decisions are made by city council. Okay. With that, do you have any questions? This is a discussion. Do you have any questions? No.
Okay.
With that, what I'd like to do is open public comment, since we have that public comment on every item that is on the agenda. If we have anyone appearing online, please raise your virtual hand. If you are appearing in chambers, please approach the podium.
No hands are raised.
No one's approaching the podium. I will close public comment on that. And I'll now bring it back. There's no decision to be made. It's just on everyone's understanding of what's in the future. With that, I don't think there's any other items on the agenda. Any comments from the committee? No? With that, I will close the special meeting of the Community Center Committee at 9:25 a.m.
Okay.